All right, so I'm trying to do this as my last trial to see how things will go still. And if things don't go well, then it means we might have to call it quits for today. But like they say, never say die until the bones are rotting. I'm a Hearts of Folk fan, so I understand this particular slogan or proverb so well. That never say die until the bones are rotting. That's why I'm trying this for the very last time. This will be the third attempt for the night, and if it still doesn't work, then it means we would have to go away. The fact is that I'm not at home. I'm not in the office. I'm somewhere coded because I'm supposed to MC a program. I'm supposed to MC someone's program at somewhere Tabora in Accra. And when I came back from Cape Coast, I wanted to get some rest. So I came here, got an apartment, rested for a while. Yeah, at least some hours sleep, and I'm awake. The program is supposed to start from after 8. So I'm just trying to catch up with you guys as quickly as possible. And then after, I'll go back and sort myself out with today's agenda. In journalism, we call it galamsey. If you have to go and do some moves out of your profession, it's called galamsey. So today I'm here to do some galamsey. That is why it is going to be like what it is. So unfortunately, it is going to be up and down like this, but we will still do it. So if you are here, we know the topics already. Cecilia Dapaah story. We know Shatta Wale's Cape Coast story, and we are good. We are not wasting time. Let me just take the next first person because when I have people on,
Hey,
SKP,
brother. Hey, brother Sammy.
big man, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. It looks like you're having a hard time with all them devices over there.
I'm telling
Yeah.
you, bro. I came to launch some an apartment to just relax for an MC
Yeah.
program I had to do.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just trying to catch up with my people so we can still do something quickly before I go out there.
Yeah, it's all good. We are here for you. You know that, what I mean, we are your loyal fans, so we are with you. We stay with you regardless of what. And we understand how the system runs. So, no,
Yeah.
no, no, I mean, yeah, no, no fuss, man. It's all good. So how's
Thank you.
how you holding up? Coming from
Brilliant.
the last night's program.
The concert was so good that you can't be less than happy. In fact,
Yeah.
what we witnessed in Cape Coast yesterday was huge. I think in a long while, one artist has not been able to gather a crowd like Shatta Wale did yesterday in Cape Coast. And he himself, he was so surprised when I told before he came onto the stage, when I called him from his hotel, that the way the place is packed, if he gets here, he'll be excited. He came there and it was like that. And this time around, because it was an inland show, we had to be all on the road. Sata himself was driving, and we just came back not too long ago. And I said, well, let's catch some rest. Myself and Roland, let's catch some rest before we go sort the people out. So that has been
Yes.
my program. So where I am, it's very noisy, but we still manage
Okay.
it.
Yesterday I was following the program and I was watching it, trying to watch it live, and I know I catch live most of the time. And
Okay.
I'm out to say this. I think that it's about time when Shatawale man stage in Ghana, we don't have to
Mm-hmm.
call it show. We pretty much have to call it like the biggest karaoke night because everybody was singing. It's kind of like a sing along, you know what I mean? It's a
Yes,
sing along.
yes,
It's a karaoke night.
yes.
Everybody out there trying to out sing Shatawale.
True, true,
you
true. The voice,
know.
the voices in the crowd at a point, it was louder than Shatawale's voice. You are right. No,
Yes,
you are right.
yes. So
You got it spot on.
yeah, I think we have to start calling it, what I mean, karaoke night with Shatawale or like a sing along with Shatawale or something. It is,
Uh huh.
it's not a concert anymore. You know what I mean?
Uh huh.
Yeah,
Uh
but
huh.
what I
I
mean,
get
it
it.
was all good. And I
Mm.
might have to touch on what do you call it? Yesterday, you know, what I mean, the song Shatta Wale released the other day.
Mm-hmm.
The song is good. I know that a lot of people like
The police, the police.
the foolishness. You know, look, I'm gonna tell you this. You know
Do
what I
you know how to
mean?
say? I'm yet to listen to the song myself. Honestly,
That's okay.
yes,
You got you know what I mean.
to the
If
song
you
myself.
I think if you don't listen to it, it will be okay, so that you know you have an alibi saying that you haven't listened to it. But see, you know, we the core fan, you know, we
Uh-huh.
love it. Me especially, I like it. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you the reason why that I love the song. I know that a lot of people saying that there's a lot of insult in the song, but
Mm-hmm.
like I keep saying, we are from a place that when you try to speak your mind, when you try to express yourself, the only the
Mm-hmm.
tag that they give to you is you don't respect.
Yeah,
Umbuadie,
you
obumo,
are all
we
right.
too know. And because of
Mm,
that, you know what I mean, if you're not careful, they will kill your soul, you know.
true.
And you have to be a little bit of that to be able to rise through all the forces that are trying to oppress you. You know, so
Mm-hmm.
Shatta Wale is pretty much what he's doing is trying to stand up for himself.
Mm-hmm.
In the midst of all, I mean, a lot of people trying to oppress him based on some of the things that they do. So to me, I like it, I love it. And once you're doing that, you need all your energy and your forces to be able to stand up with the force. Because if not, you cannot
Exactly.
measure your force trying to stand up, nicely and slowly. So I love it and it's good. And Shatta music all the way. You know what I mean? So what is on agenda today? Before we start, what is on agenda today? This is
Yes,
just,
so
you know,
I want to believe you are following the story of the sanitation and water minister,
yeah, yeah,
Cecilia
uh-huh,
Dapaah, who
uh-huh.
kept, according to stories, her house help stole $1 million and 300,000 euros from her. The lady has resigned. And in Ghana, instead of people sympathizing with her that her money has been stolen, the story is different. People are rather chastising her for keeping such an amount of money in her home. And the fact that she's a politician, some people think that, of course, if you're a politician and you have this amount of money in your home, then you know what I mean. It is corruption money and stolen money and all that. The lady
Yeah.
has resigned as we speak. And I know so many people have issues with what is happening there.
Okay, so you see, to me, I think it is good that he resigned. And I think that it looks like this is the first time of such things that we witness in Ghana, because in Ghana politics, people don't resign. Because
Mm-hmm.
like once they
Mm-hmm.
do something, you can talk and talk, they don't care, and they will be there. There's
True.
nothing will happen to them unless the
True.
president, forced them to resign, or
True.
get out of it.
True.
So today,
True.
this is the first time, so I applaud her for doing that. But on the
Mm-hmm.
other hand, they cannot, like, she cannot have a cake and eat it at the same time, or eat it and have a cake at
Mm-hmm.
the same time. See,
Mm-hmm.
in Ghana politics, the reason why it looks like other people are criticizing her is because of how the system is. Do you understand me?
Mm-hmm.
If she and the government are able to solve some of the issues, the unemployment and everything with Ghanaians, trust me,
Mm-hmm.
nobody will care about what is going on right now. The reason a
True.
lot of people are upset is because people are hungry. They need food, they need job, they need work, and they don't have it. So
Mm-hmm.
all of them, just even the amount alone by itself they're talking about, they cannot comprehend that amount, because all
True.
they need is just a little bit to buy dokno, a little bit to
Yeah.
buy KK, a little bit to buy Gary. They can't afford it, and you
Mm.
have this amount of money in your home.
In your home.
You know what I
And,
mean?
it,
In your home.
if you follow the story well, it's fact that the people who were stealing these monies bit by bit, that they were not even recognizing that someone was taking from their money.
See, and
So
that is
it
where
means,
if you got too much money.
aha.
You know what I mean?
Mhm,
So,
mhm,
let's say, look, with all the bank issues that Ghana has been having, just imagine this money sitting in the bank. A lot
ah,
of people can get loans from it.
ah,
A
ah,
lot of companies will be able to stay afloat, and it will kind of like what I mean, kind of like get the economy going. But if
mm,
you keep
mm,
all this money at your home,
mm,
yeah,
mm.
like I don't condone stealing, but this
No.
stealing is for the good. You know what I mean?
You know,
I'm sorry.
that's one of the things that surprises me. Ghanaians are not feeling any sympathy for the lady. Nobody is saying, oh, we should even punish those who stole the money. They are rather
No,
against the lady and lambasting
no,
her for keeping the money. I'm sure that is
no.
why she has even been forced to resign.
She have to. You see, all the time. One thing that I say is that the most dangerous people on the planet are people with no hope.
Mm-hmm.
If you see anybody or you know somebody with no hope, be afraid of that person because those
Mm.
people they can do anything and they don't care because they just a
Mm-hmm.
walking dead already. So at the end of the day, if in case you get caught or she or get caught, the end result is
Mm-hmm.
going to be her or he dying, and she's
Mm.
already a walking dead. So they don't care.
Mm.
People with
Mm.
hope, people with hope in future about they're going to do something, accomplish something, they are the people that they try to be careful of today so that they'll be able to meet their target tomorrow. But people
Mm-hmm.
with no hope, they really do not care, and when they're doing something they don't care about the implications of it because she's
That's
already or he is already living the implications in his daily
true.
life. And that is
True.
what Ghana is becoming, and that is a very sad thing about it. So I think
Mm.
that all the politicians and everything, they have to try very much so that they will start bringing hope to the people. What I mean? They will
That's true.
start, giving, hope into the economy so that people will start focusing on what can I do so that next year I'll be able to achieve what I wanted to achieve. You know what I mean? And those are the
That's true.
things. And without that, people would not have any sympathy for her because
Yeah,
the
right.
way we see it or the way they see it, she also stole it from the country. So if Ghanaians also stole it,
That's the
it's a fair
interpretation.
game.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah, it's a
interpretation.
fair
That's the
game.
interpretation. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's the
So
interpretation people are
yeah.
reading into it. Mm,
Hey, yeah,
mm,
what
mm.
is going on with Black Sheriff?
Yes, Black Sheriff. Oh, I'm sure this particular point missed me. It should have been part of our agenda for today. It should have been part of our agenda for today. But let me summarize it for you. There is
Okay,
a company here in Ghana called Cruise People. Cruise People, they are an event organization team, and they do their events oftentimes in the ship, as in the cruise ship. And they booked
okay,
Black Sheriff for an event come August 19th. They paid him half of $40,000, which is $20,000, with the hope that the rest of the money will come later. That they wanted Black Sheriff to send to them an endorsement video or a confirmation video that he has been booked or has been billed for the show on 19. But as to what really stopped Black Sherry from recording that video, I don't know. Because of that, the publicity time for the event had elapsed, and they are not too comfortable that people will even buy tickets. So the event has been cancelled, and they are demanding their money from Black Sheriff, even with a compensation in addition. And Black Sheriff and his team are being adamant. So they've served them writ of summons. The case is bound for court if they don't respond to them or if they don't do what they are looking for. And
okay.
I think last week, it was one of the biggest issues last week. So I should have added it. Maybe out of
Yeah,
the
I mean,
half
yeah.
mention, I forgot to add that.
The reason that I'm asking this is because I mean I've been following the news the way the news is being how people have been like talking about it, and it
Mm,
looks like a lot of people like the music industry or the main like media, it looks
mm-hmm.
like they have their favorites. And
Of
if their
course.
favorite did something, it's all good the
Mm,
way they says it, the way they announce it. And
mm,
I mean, I know Abeku Santana is one of the people that support Black Sheriff. I mean, he's singing a
mm,
different tune right now. They all are. And that is just the hypocrisy, like the hypocrisy that happens in the Ghana music industry. So we
mm-hmm.
understand that. Hopefully, they'll be able to resolve it in a way that it will not scare
Exactly.
people up. It will not scare investors up
Mm,
because
mm,
a company
mm-hmm.
like that, we need more of that kind of business. We
True.
need more of
True.
that. And I hope that, the good people in the industry will, I mean, kind of pretty much talk to the company, assure them so that they will not be scared of it, but rather trying to do a better business with the right people. Because
Mm,
the industry
mm,
need that. It's a young industry. I mean, we need this kind of stuff, so that our industry will grow. I mean, so,
yeah, right.
hopefully you guys will play with them, I mean, to, make sure they get it all together and not get worried about this, mix up, I mean, But hope Black Sheriff. Hopefully, he's also going to learn. It's a young champ. And he
Mm-hmm.
have to learn from it, and also make sure that he keep his circles tight. And make
Mm-hmm.
sure that he do business with the people that he's in business with, not just friends and
Mm-hmm.
thing.
True.
Because
True.
with everything that he got, this should not have happened. This should not
I
happen.
hear. I hear you very
I
well.
feel bad for both of them, but the company also they need to take action. And I don't fault them for that. I really do not fault
True.
them for that.
True.
Yeah.
True. True.
But Brass, let me tell you something.
Uh huh.
Chemo take on that doctor issue. It's a top notch. And
On which issue? On which issue? I don't get it.
the doctor that was talking about the dildo with the people, women, the
Oh
women
yeah, yeah,
having the
yeah, yeah,
dildo.
yeah, yeah.
Chemo take on it. It's on point. You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? And I'm, but tell Kojo King to be watching now. Kojo King has been busy doing something he ain't have no business doing.
I know, right? I know Chemo is your man. I know Chemo is your man.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, you know what I mean. I like y'all. You know what I mean. Whenever he's wrong, I'm gonna tell him he's wrong too. But you know what I mean. I've been
Yeah.
following. You know what I mean. I think that one of the things that I like about your pandit is that over the course of the years, they've been able to grow and mature into this
Mm-hmm.
business. And
Mm-hmm.
I know they're human beings, so they might
Yeah.
have their favorite,
Of
but
course.
they try very much to be I mean, to be
Objective. Yeah.
independent, so forth,
Mm-hmm.
and be objective whenever they're speaking about the issue,
Mm-hmm.
which I really
Mm-hmm.
like.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes something like, I mean, if they're speaking against me, when I say against, when they're speaking against the SM movement, sometimes, it doesn't sit well, but, you also have to look at the issue as it is,
Mm-hmm.
and just let it be, what I mean? But
Yeah.
overall, I say that I think that they are doing a very good job, and I think
Mm-hmm.
we need this kind of stuff, what I mean?
Thank
And
you.
you guys should not get discouraged because when you are trying to be objective about issues,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it make it seems like you are not, you are not the ish. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you're not
Mm-hmm.
casting, you really not getting the clickbaits and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
and because of that, a lot of people feel that they're not seeing growth, they're not growing. You know what I mean? But
Mm-hmm.
you guys are doing a very good job, especially you. And most of the guys that you put on, a lot of people are growing.
Mm-hmm.
I would say about one person that I've seen that kind of like grow into the negative world, which is the Tim Equinipa. For some
Actually.
reason, yeah, she have pretty much trying to follow, is it Telemain thing? I mean, that lady,
Uh-huh.
she been trying to follow her or trying to outdo her, whatever it is, with her comment.
Saliman.
You know what I mean?
Saliman.
Yes, Seliman. She been trying to follow her, and I think that she always let emotion about her disagreement show
Mm-hmm.
passionately about some of the things that she said, and she come across very, very bitter about issue. But
Mm-hmm.
besides that, almost all the guys that you've been putting on, they all been growing and growing maturely based on
Thank you.
following your steps. So I think it's a good job, and you'll keep it,
Thank you.
keep up the good
Thank
work.
you.
And
Thank
we
you.
love you guys, and hopefully someday we'll see you in Ghana. Hopefully,
Oh, sure,
what I mean,
sure. I
yeah.
know, I know, I know.
And
One of you guys will come to Ghana, so
yeah, and I will be.
all our people come to Ghana, we meet them. As a matter of fact.
Oh, okay. Then I'll be working on the Friday tilapia thing. So what I mean,
Catfish
whenever
and the catfish, catfish.
yeah, catfish. Yeah. That catfish. Yeah. One of these days, when the time is right, you see
Uh
me
huh.
over there, man. But hey, what I mean, tell Shatta Wale that he's doing a good job. And
Mm-hmm.
also keep working on whatever he's doing, and he shouldn't pay no mind about all them people that be talking negative, man.
True,
The
true,
SM
true.
fan, we are behind him. Everything's all good. All right, let me
Mm.
get on and let somebody else come. All right.
True,
Have a good
true,
day.
true.
All
Thank you
right.
so much,
Bye.
SKP Anokwa. All right, so that was SKP Anokwa gone by, and you can also be part of it. So, like I keep saying, there are also other matters as part of our discussion. So, if there are some topics that you would want to also add up, why not? It is allowed. You are allowed to add up as well. I'm not sure today we're going a long haul because of the activities around here. Mr. Nkrumah is in the building. Building.
Yo,
Building.
Bras, good evening.
Big man. Today is a busy Sunday, but I still wanted to touch base with my people, so we didn't want it to go wasted. That's why we are here today.
Yeah, thank you. We appreciate this effort. Thank you very much.
I know, right? I've told you guys that for the Summit Flex Connect, everywhere we are, as much as the internet will be stable, we'll work. Even if it is 10 minutes, we'll still work. You know that we
Yeah,
came.
yeah, yeah. We also don't take it lightly. We appreciate the effort you also putting in. Thank you very much.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
I mean,
Mhm.
like as we've always said, respect is reciprocal. Just as we respect you, you've also, given us that respect back, and that's very important.
Exactly.
So thank you
Exactly.
very much. Let me acknowledge fellow viewers, your
Mhm.
team, and all other people on the platform.
Mhm.
Uh, First of all, so let me congratulate Shatta Wale on that show. It was
Yeah.
very nice. I was just watching it now when I saw that you've been online.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was
Yeah.
just watching it. So yeah, he's done
Mhm.
well. But you see, I would want to start on this Black Sherif thing. You see,
Mhm.
this is why Shatta Wale said he's a different artist and he's not like your artist. People
Mhm.
need to not just listen to the song, but learn the lyrics and understand the lyrics.
Mhm.
Because if Black Sheriff is going for a show and it's 40,000, why do you compare him to Shatawale and want Shatawale to jump on a bandwagon for $40,000?
Mhm.
Huh?
Bro, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. This 40,000 that Black Sheriff took, me when I heard it, I clapped for him because I know some of our top stars are even taking below that.
Well, look at
When
that.
I
And you are asking why is
I'm
Shatawale
telling
not on
you,
top?
bro. When I saw that really Black Sheriff at this early stage of his career taking 40,000, as much as to some people it will be no money, I was impressed. Like that was one of the things that I've been so much impressed about this whole case that Black Sheriff charged $40K. Big,
Yeah, you
big
see,
deal.
Ghanaians, the hatred and the hypocritical attitude is too much. Look,
Mm-hmm.
Sarkodie is on tour, Stonebwoy is on tour. Most of them, where they are being granted interviews at. Some of them are on people's podcasts. People are sitting in their kitchen, putting mic there to interview them, and people are saying they are on tour. Shatta Wale is organizing a podcast, the first Ghanaian musician to have a podcast. Who is talking about it?
Mm-hmm.
But Sarkodie and Stonebwoy are going to people's podcasts to talk, and they are saying they are on tour, and people are saying we should hail them, they are on tour, blah, 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 blah. But Shatta Wale is having a podcast. But it's just that
Mm-hmm.
we hate the guy. We hate him so much. We want him to fall so fast. And so whatever he does is nothing to anybody. And that is why
Mm-hmm.
people will sit on their studio and say, people are on tour. Where are you? You too, you've sat on someone's studio for 10 years. You need to by now have your own studio. You need to by now have your own company. Yeah, and someone say,
Problem.
"Me mami
Problem.
abobra, o mami abobra nka uti obi adwuma." Ọmụ maame
Mm.
abọ bra no ọmụ
Mm.
maame ebie adwuma
Mm.
ọmụ ama mo they are working.
Mm.
Wo maame abọ bra nka
Mm.
wotu obi adwuma m. Nka wo so onye wo adwuma na wo ye. This attitude
Mm.
must stop. This attitude with your
Mm.
obi adwuma you feel you are boss. Someone pays you, you think you are boss and you want to use someone's work to intimidate someone else. It's really really wrong. And some of these things
Mm.
get some of us angry.
Mm.
Yeah,
Mm.
we are
Mm.
all not perfect. We are all not
Exactly.
perfect. We want the best things for our own people, for our industry. We want our industry to grow. We want the media, every aspect, every sphere of the economy to grow. It includes the media, it includes the artists, it includes everything. But where
Mm-hmm.
we try, look, last week I made a comment, and I think someone didn't understand when I said, for me, I'm looking at Shatter Music. Someone said, "Oh, You say you want Ghana music to grow. How can Ghana music grow when you say you are for Shatta music? Look, Nigeria, as we are talking now, Nigeria is getting all the accolades because of a certain Burner Boy or a certain whiskey.
True.
You
True.
cannot take Nigeria as a country onto a stage and say this is Nigeria and this is what is making the name. It has to take somebody to
Mm-hmm.
kind of elevate the country. And so
Mm-hmm.
if I believe Shatta Wale is the one who can take Ghana's name up, I have to support him to that level. You
True.
understand? So
True.
people shouldn't think that someone supporting Shatta Wale or supporting Stonebwoy means the person wants the downfall of Ghana music. It is when
Mm-hmm.
Stonebwoy gets on that stage, then he carries along with him the Ghana music. If Shatta Wale
Mm-hmm.
gets there, he takes Ghana's name over there. And that is how it
Mm-hmm.
has to be. We cannot carry
True.
Ghana into Grammy. We only have to take an artist into Grammy. And when he
Mm.
wins, Ghana wins. You understand?
That's true.
So we need to understand that. And so for me, I believe I like Shatta Wale. He's my artist and he's the one I would do vouch for, I would die for, and I will support every day. Now,
I
on the woman, the minister, the honorable minister.
Cecilia Dapaah.
Yeah, I think people are not. You made mention of the fact that people are not having sympathy for her for the loss, but rather we are condemning her. You see, it can be understood in two aspects. One aspect is that look, Brasami. Now we are saying the media is the fourth estate of the realm. Now, what is
True.
their action? What are they doing? What kind of investigative lenses are they putting on our leaders so that they bring the rot from our leaders to us? Now, all these
Mm-hmm.
media houses have been bought, all of them.
Mm-hmm.
And so we can only appreciate and only commend these people for doing this, for something, for some light to be shed on some of these things. Because if we cannot trust the media to bring some of these issues out, then we can only be grateful to such thieves, in quotes, to help us, yeah, to help us understand what is going on,
Unravel what
unravel
is really
the
happening.
yeah, exactly. But then the point is, Brasami, I'm a student of security studies, so
Oh, okay.
the point is, if we don't take care and something doesn't happen, Brasami, within the next 10 years, Ghana will see what it has never wanted to see. Because what
Mm-hmm.
is going on in Ghana now, look, what makes this issue so grave is the fact that these are house girls of a minister.
Yeah.
Brasami, if they were house girls of me or you will say you are nobody, or me, I'm nobody. So
Mm-hmm.
probably I give them 10 Ghana, 10 Ghana. But these are house girls of a minister who
Mm-hmm.
probably they enjoy first class citizenship.
Exactly.
And they are the ones doing this. How much more the one who is a house girl of a mere me, or somebody like that. And then
Mm-hmm.
also, we are talking about a baller minister having $1 million in her house.
Hmm.
How about the minister of health?
And the finance minister.
So if the baller minister is having this kind of that's, I mean, the thing is it looks laughable, but you see, this is how our country has been thrown into. We've gone
Reduced to,
down
yeah.
into the abyss. We've gone
Mm-hmm.
down into the abyss, and our leaders don't kind of credit us with any sort of intelligence. They think we are all stupid.
Mm.
And
Mm.
for
Did
for
you did
for
you see did you see the video of a certain MC from Amasaman defending the case on News
yeah,
TV?
yeah, saying that it was a years,
Funeral
or
donation.
how do you call it?
Good
I don't
idea
know.
in someone.
In Sanwa. Look, you see, they think we are all dumb. They think we are all stupid because look, but you
Mm-hmm.
see, sometimes we don't have to blame them. Brasame, I said the problem, one of the problems that confronts Ghana, if you take Ghana's problems into percentage wise and you say 100%, 80% of the problem come from those of us who live in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
We form 80% of Ghana's problem because you know why?
Why? Why are you saying that?
I might be here, I might be an NBC, you might be an MPP in UK, another in America, whatever. But we know that in UK here, me, I know a minister whose government was in power. This minister drove. He was caught on camera for overspeeding. He had a negotiation with the wife to kind of cheat the system. Later, he was found out. He's in prison as I talk to you now for 5 years.
Just over speeding.
Exactly, because he and the wife lied. So for perverting the course of justice, the wife had 2 years and he had 5 years.
Hey.
Yes, you and I know. You know what has happened to Boris Johnson, and which people took Boris Johnson out of power? His own party. But me and you, because we are black, I am an NPP, and so whatever my party is doing, whether they shit themselves, I will say they put on the best deodorant. You see the problem? But we know that in UK here, no minister, not even a common assembly member, can put $1 million in your house and it gets stolen, and then you tell me you will not be questioned or be interrogated about it. But here we are. Look at big people like that. Ministers going to defend such stupidity. And people live in Europe and they defend it when they know that in you have moved from Ghana. If not for anything, me, I say in Europe, if you come to Europe, there are two things. Two things. Either you subject yourself to working to getting money, or you subject yourself to working to get a little bit of intelligence. There are two things you have to get and take home. And so if you have the money and you don't have the intelligence, you would yes also wait Jimmy and when you seek or then you don't have the money. But it looks like boy. You understand? And people sit on radio, they are defending left, right, and center when they know that UK here, you cannot do that. In America, in Italy, in Germany, whatever, you cannot do this. But here we are. What is wrong with us? What is wrong with us? And then the youth, the very youth who cannot afford one kenke, is also on the street defending it
Of
because
course.
they will buy apathy for him or her.
I give them t-shirts. They'll get t-shirts.
You see, it's so sad, and I'm happy today you brought this issue because sometimes it shouldn't always be about the end. Let us
Oh
look
yeah,
at
yeah, I know.
how
I know.
we as people we can try
Yes.
to create a way. Look, Brasam, I've always said, and it's one of the things I'm going to write on probably in my next. Look at how people, Africans are dying on the Mediterranean Sea, and yet no African leader has had the need to make this as an emergency in the African Union.
Yeah.
Nobody.
In the name of Stonebwoy, right?
Yeah, but nobody seems bothered. And even at one point, European Union wanted to kind of deport some people, take some refugees to a certain country, and the country was bargaining for money. If you don't give me money, we will not accept our own citizens.
Yes.
It's becoming sad. The African child, the African boy, girl is becoming like a bargaining chip. We are now like a bait for our leaders to earn more
Use
resources
that.
and all
Yes.
that. It's very sad. It's very sad. We need to wake up. We should not be blinded by political lines. We should not be blinded by my love for NDC or my love for MPP. You see, there has to be that kind of attitude whereby genuine people have to be in power. And where people have hopes built to their assistance, they get it. We need to get people who are very caring, who have Ghana at heart to be in leadership. Because what is happening, and it's unfortunate, Nana Akufo-Addo, you grew up in UK, went to
Yeah.
France.
Studied abroad
Ah,
as a lawyer and
so
all
fortunate,
challenge.
so
Sometimes I read
fortunate.
it. In fact, if you look at their background and how they behave, it becomes even more painful because these are people you think they should know better. Because one, they are exposed. Most of them went to school abroad. Most of them have some experience living there. So, if not for anything, the little you take from that country, why are you not able to just export it here to Ghana or do it here in Ghana? Why? Why is
Yeah,
it so
but
difficult?
in order to finish up so that someone else can come in. This is what I'm talking about. You see, Brasami, I may have learned something here. I may come home to be an MP or a minister or whatever it is, right? When I come, you Brasami, there you will tell me, I had this idea and then it's out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when I know, and as we are, yen so your culture, the aspect of our culture. When you Brasami, you are in Accra, your people are living in probably Kukurantumi. They all say, oh, your brother Brasami is working in Accra. Oh. Brasami, you need to look after your mother, your uncle, your auntie, your grandmother, your this, your this. How do you get money to feed all of them?
Mm-hmm.
So the
You have
moment,
to use that way.
yeah, the moment I come in, oh, I had the why minister and there, so brother, who did you, so brother, you do more, so mommy, you do more, so auntie, you do more, so we do more. How
Proportionally,
do you give them
yeah.
all of them job? You see, it's very pathetic. It's really pathetic. We need to look at certain aspect of. I think we should adopt more the nuclear system that the white people are adopting, and ignore this extended family kind of issues. And then we need to have more education, more education. Our people, more education needs to be effected on our people. In that
Sure.
regard, I think we can move forward. But I think I can only applaud these house helps. I can only applaud them. Yes,
You're applauding them for stealing.
yes.
You
No,
applaud them for
I
stealing.
am applauding them because they are shedding light on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
They are the
Mm-hmm.
ones shedding light. Brasami, would you have made this topic, this subject, your topic today if these people are not going to take this money?
In fact, I wouldn't have even known that she has that amount of money
Exactly,
there.
and so we should applaud more of them. We
Mm.
should edge all of them. But I know now the chains are going to be put on the watchmen and all that in the minute. You see, Brasa, let me give you one last thing and I go. This is Cecilia Dapaah,
Mm-hmm.
$1 million, three hundred
Mm-hmm.
thousand euros. Imagine
Uh-huh.
Gabi Asare Dako.
That was bullion. That was his bullion.
The
Bullion
one,
money in his house.
and Asante Bedietio, who signs who
Ghana's prime minister. They
exactly.
say Ghana's prime minister. He has
Uh-huh.
bullion
You
money
see,
in his house.
so Brasa, I would urge every other Ghanaian there, do not look up to these politicians. Let us bring them to book. Let us call on them to demand for accountability. But whatever you are doing, do it very hard. Like Shatta Wale said on stage, whatever you are doing, believe in yourself. Do it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All of us haven't come this far because we were born with silver spoon. We all struggled.
Mm-hmm.
You
Uh-huh.
understand? We've eaten gari and shito like everybody has eaten, and then we've moved a bit further. I never ever dreamt that I will be schooling with white people or the, but today, because at first I only heard it on TV. A minister saying my son is schooling abroad. But today I'm
Yeah.
schooling, my
You're
children are
also
all
here.
schooling with white people. You understand? So
Good.
whatever you are doing, you can also do it. If I can do it, don't be looking at the Bible. Take somebody you can see vividly that Brasame is more than Joseph, is more than Peter. If Brasame
Thank
has
you.
been able to do it, you can do it. Just
You can
focus and
also
do
do
it.
it.
And
Mm.
and
Mm.
and let demand accountability from our leaders. We
Solid
can
input.
all get there.
Solid
Thank you
input.
very much. Thank you so
Solid
much.
input, Mr.
Thank
Kroma.
you.
Charlie, big ups, big ups.
All right. All right.
What's the
Thanks
name
a
of
lot.
your girl behind you? What's the name of the girl behind you?
She's Nanaya Jane Kruma.
Mm.
Yeah.
She's number what?
Number one.
Number one and the only one, or there are more.
Oh, you mean her age or you mean
The position of
the
bet.
position is number one, but then there is number two is a boy. He only turned one last week.
Good for you. You
Yeah,
have a boy. Good
yeah,
for you. Congratulations.
yeah. He is the next Africa's Messi, so watch out for him.
Wow, I see. Good.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, good.
All
Thank
right.
you so much.
That when he starts to play football, we'll sponsor Shatta Wale. We'll give
I
him.
know, right? I know. I know.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Grover. Thank you so much. All right, so we still have some minutes to go. Let me see. Hey, Kwesi Ayefe. Macho Man is in the building. Macho Man Kwesi Ayefe, aka Bernard Ekuban. Ekuban. Hey, is Ekuban not coming? I remember I picked Kwesi Ayefe. I want to believe he's coming soon. All right, so I'm sure we can also add the Black Sherif factor. The Black Sherif factor, we can also add it because I know it has also been up for discussion, and we can add it up as well. So those who are interested in being part of that discussion too can come up. Hey, Ekuba, it took you 1 year to appear. Why? What were you
Charlie,
doing?
when it's not been easy, oh, Charlie, from this funeral situation,
I
Charlie,
know, right?
even the aftermath of the situation is draining me more than anything. You know how
Yeah, you told
people,
me. You told me.
Charlie, they are fighting for property they never worked for. Charlie,
It's part of life. As much
I
as as
tell
much
you,
as you are alive and doing well,
oh
I think
man,
we should move on.
and staying in. Now I'm back in Canada, trying to
Oh, now
deal.
you're back in Canada.
Yeah, dealing with American issues, because she's in America, I have to ship all her stuff to Ghana and all that
Wow,
stuff. So
wow.
it's been rough.
I
Yeah.
know, I
But
know,
Charlie,
I know,
but before
I
I
know.
start anything, Charlie, Sammy,
Uh-huh.
God bless you for what you are doing with your team. You know?
Amen.
I mean,
Amen.
like, you're setting these guys up real good. And
Mm, mm,
and now you
mm.
know my favorite person in your camp right now.
No?
In Tin Time. So,
And 10 times, see, I'm not 10 times.
I love that guy. I love that guy, man.
Abra Mark, dark and lovely. And 10 times.
Man, that guy doesn't miss. When he shoots, he doesn't miss. And he's so
I
smooth.
know, I know. Like a pure Kumasi boy delivery.
Hey, the way he called Shatta Wale's name just kills me. Shatta Wale.
Shout out, and 10 times. No, he's crazy. I know he's crazy.
Dale,
I know he's
But,
crazy.
but Sammy, you've done great.
We thank God.
You've
We
done
thank
great.
God.
We
We
pray
thank
things
God.
to happen, and we give you more support, man. You know,
Amen.
no. You've done wonderful, man. So
Amen.
all the hate you are getting from the other side is not because of anything, oh, Charlie.
But still, Gidigba, we did fall. We did fall, boy. Gidigba, we did fall.
Man,
No, we
but
did
man,
fall still.
but now so just so I don't take much time. Um, this latest politician thing, Charlie, Sammy,
It
it
is
is sad.
sickening. Yeah,
It's very,
sickening.
very,
Very
very,
sickening.
very sad.
Mm,
So
mm.
where is the future of the country right now?
It looks sad.
It's
Mm,
awful.
mm-hmm.
Like these are elderly people,
True. True.
elderly people
True.
who are not generational thinkers.
Mm-hmm.
They are just
Mm-hmm.
walking around with their so-called degrees,
Mm-hmm.
with their myopic, rich thinking. They don't think wealth; they think rich. That's why they
Mm-hmm.
can't pass anything they gain on to the next generation.
True. True.
I mean, you see, people are saying, "Oh, yeah, this the house helps or whatever should be." Yeah, we don't condone stealing, whatever. But you
Mm-hmm.
think if she, in spite of all that she had gathered in her house, she was treating these people good, they would even think of stealing her money?
It is another point people are also raising that if
Exactly.
you were treating them well,
Yeah.
would they be stealing
Sammy,
from you?
exactly. That is why I told you some time ago. I said all our predecessors, the rich men who They were only good with making money and having people lick their balls throughout their life until they die. They will not teach
Ball.
you. Yeah, they will not teach you how to fish. You see, when you are in, as long as you are washing their cars and you are polishing their shoes and you are cutting their grass, they are good.
Mm-hmm.
And then every
Mm-hmm.
Christmas they'll give you some money to go and give it to your people in the village.
Yes. Yes. And buy rice and oil
You
for you.
understand? You see, but they don't think that, hey, look, if I set these people up to a point, I'm telling you, like, because of how my mother treated her messengers in the office and stuff like that, when I came
Mm-hmm.
to Canada, it was one of these people who helped me settle down in this place.
Wow.
Yes,
One of
the guy,
your mother's messengers.
yeah, exactly.
Mm. Mm.
You understand? This is how life goes round and round and round and round.
Mm.
And it's
Mm.
about how can you keep such an amount? And you are supposed to be a politician, a lawmaker, custodian of the laws of the land, and you keep such money in your house? I don't
Mm-hmm.
care. Even Donald Trump, if you go into Donald Trump's house, you will not find $1 million, not even 100,000.
Hey.
Not even 100,000. So nobody should
Ah,
try and justify nothing.
I sometimes hear people saying those who live in London they are stingy and all, but I told them that when you
Ah,
go to London, nobody is having cash on him. Oh. All of
no.
their money are on their cards and sometimes even they are
I
on their
mean,
phones.
how?
I go to the shop with some people and instead of paying with their card, they just start with their phone. They just start with their phone. The
Sammy,
system is
and
so powerful that they
and
just
the
start with it.
sad part
Nobody
is,
has cash. If
and the
someone wants to
sad
use
part
cash,
is,
they'll tell you,
the,
let's go to the
yeah,
cash machine.
and the sad part is they try to defend it. I heard one other minister saying, "Oh, she had a funeral and the funeral
Yeah, no,
donations."
that guy there, that guy
Are
there
you
is bomb.
stupid? Is he stupid?
No, that guy is bomb.
Sammy, look, me. Sorry, I'm using your platform. All the youth in Ghana, start insulting these elderly people. Insult them to
We
the
beg
nonsense
you, we beg
degree.
you, we beg
Look,
you.
because Sammy, they leave you no choice. Sammy, they leave you no choice. I mean, how? Like you see, the sad part is the kind of choices they always face, and
Mm-hmm.
the ones that they make, the choices that they make out of the options that they have.
Mm-hmm.
Even my 5-year old will not make the kind of choices they make.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
True.
telling you, Whooper,
True.
put these scenarios to our kids that we gave birth to here. When
Mm-hmm.
you tell them these stories, they say, "That's so stupid."
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Because you're supposed to be smarter than that.
True.
These are lawmakers, and you have people walking around. Like when I came to Ghana, I almost fought this guy in Sarkodie. I'm like, you are done university, you have nothing doing because you have some minister always, giving you some money to, go and show off with your friends and stuff like that. You are not
Uh-huh.
thinking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just imagine whatever money that minister or the politician is giving you, it's only for the next 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then after
Mm-hmm.
that, what?
Mm-hmm.
After that, what? Okay? They
Are you
keep
good?
talking about, look,
Okay. No, but if you are good, tell me. Okay, yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm.
it's one thing, and this is the only thing I'm talking about on today, and I get off. It's one thing
Okay.
having a good policy. The execution of that policy is a different thing too.
True. True.
Take this their free SHS thing. Okay? Look, infrastructure systems are run with infrastructure.
True.
So if you really even want to show off that you have a good policy with free SHS, why not use up the schools that Mahama built?
Yeah. Yeah.
But you rather
Continue
keep
with the
these kids,
legacy. Continue
yeah,
with the legacy that the country is building.
exactly. You rather keep these kids under trees and all that stuff and run a traffic system in schools.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Now this free SHS has become the nursery for
Mm-hmm.
corrupt leaders for the future,
Mm-hmm.
because
Mm-hmm.
the government you have to go through protocol to get a job. You think
Yeah.
when you get a job and you go into those offices, you are going to push a national agenda. You are going to push a party agenda like Michael Mante is doing.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
You push a
Hmm.
party agenda, you will not push a national agenda.
Mm-hmm.
The youth of Ghana need to wake up and get mad and start beating them on the streets. Stop them from entering their so-called V8s.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy, for the 4 months that I came to spend in Ghana, anytime I'm going to Takrady, the worst drivers are the so-called ministers, V8s, sitting in the
Mm-hmm.
cars. They do the worst overtakings and
Yeah.
everything on that Cape Coast Road.
Because
I'm telling you,
their cars are powerful, of course. Their cars are powerful.
they are sitting in these cars and driving recklessly, not thinking about the generations after them. What is happening to this country?
Mm, mm, mm.
I'm saying right now, Ghana needs a young J.J. Rollins movement. I'm telling you, this is what Rollins came to do to this people, and then they started telling stories to their younger ones who are now grown and are running this corrupt system. Oh, and Rollins will be because your parents were stealing.
True. True.
You understand? It is terrible. I couldn't believe it. 300,000 euros
Yes.
in your hand,
And $1 million.
Sammy. Telling you,
$1 million.
yeah, bro, you're running business. So how you took $10,000? You to me find share your home fruit plane.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
to me find share your home fruit plane. They will question you. Would do bank
Wow. Just $10,000.
Massa, would do bank one uko yi Kana the red flag you.
Wow.
I'm telling you. Aha, say aha, koto danya. Koto danya. They will have to find out your source of income.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
They'll
Mm-hmm.
have to find out your source.
Whether the money is genuine or not.
I'm telling you, they will have to find out your source of income because ebinimu to me to die with cash.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
understand? So this is crazy. It is beyond me. So I mean, ya man number below.
And the bride,
Yeah, Sammy, ya man
yeah,
even yeah, anything that is free doesn't come with quality.
never, never.
It was all running free SHS.
Apart
What
from
is the
air,
quality of education? Ah,
any other thing free is not run better.
me say we have students who have completed university. Omo ba ha, omo ye dentist, omo ye den. Masia, akwaya oware me ba na say Masia obahe. Obahe, he has to go and write exams in spite of his PhD.
Wow.
I'm telling you, it nonsense no more running or it is catching up with the world. Your certificates are different Ghana, everybody. It means nothing.
Empty. Empty.
It means nothing. Look, we have people who are doctors and stuff. They've been a cab drivers. I'm telling you. But meanwhile,
Wow.
a human what they do what? Yo.
Mm-hmm.
But the discipline that comes with it.
It's missing.
The discipline that comes with it. So I mean, what is this?
Mm.
Sammy, what is this? It is Sammy, people like you will may try to program their mind. I'm telling you, try to program their mind.
Mm-hmm.
Then they will not follow, they will not be part of the statistic.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. And
I
one
agree.
thing I
Very
want
well
to
said.
also commend you for, Charlie. Majesty line. Oh. Ah, Majesty, Charlie. Yami Shao.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Yeah, me sir.
Amen.
Natasha
Amen.
one don say he should keep a constant relationship with the kid.
Oh yeah,
Because me,
now he's going to do that.
at that member Ghana, me yi me story ni na to her amane scenario.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
They
he's going to
say,
do that.
na say me mano, me ya hwe, no mo ehuri esi ne so.
Sir.
Eh, me ya hwe, no mo ehuri esi ne so. I didn't hear because ba me nche hu say picture ye picture am no. And yes, I
It's
net
not
here.
what it is. It is not what it is.
Whoa. It is a woody a money bebrechia na so mo utterances you would always punish your children. And stage a man majesty drew no. And then I be creating memory in his head about his father.
Yeah, true.
He has to cherish those moments.
Mm-hmm.
Money he shouldn't even. I know he would do it. He shouldn't look at what um, people are saying or Shatamichi say and one kind of bakuno or ye assembly to. He shouldn't even look at that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
It's about my
Thank you.
relationship with my boy. And that's the
Thank
bottom
you
line.
very well. Thank you very
Until
well. Thank you.
me jawahana yeah be
Martin
kasa.
Ryan. Me
Why?
that's it. Me that's
Me
it. Me
tight
that's
today
it.
dia
Be
me
strong.
revi and
Be
I'm
strong.
asuna
Be
ese.
strong. Maybe make
Tight
it
today dia
here.
revi.
No pressure. No pressure. No pressure. We are here for you till Thursday.
And you can't both yes.
I can't. Oh yes. And the red cap. Red cap. Pa pa pa. Thank you so much.
Yo, ya me kasa. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. All right,
Yeah.
so guys, I'm sure maybe I can do the last two or something because it's getting to 1 hour, and I've told you I have a program to MC. The organizers have been coming to me, giving me some information. I have to prepare finally to go. So maybe I can do the last call. Let me try to do the last call and run away. Let me try to do the last call and run away, or maybe one or two. Rich Lake, aka Philip from Missouri. Hey, big man.
Brother, man. Good evening. Last week they had to farm me.
I know last week your internet was a problem.
And then so saw me off. Me da osa na me da kakra. Na me kai se kai. Manya ntema e bedi die jame.
Today I can see you are not at work.
Oh, David. Me try me grass na. Me ma pose kakra.
The way you are showing muscles and biceps, make sense, eh? Soldier man will see.
Brother me.
Macho.
Brother me. Enyame.
I
Brother
know,
me.
right?
Michia rola minim so omani munni ha say ba backstage for ni na
Yeah, I wish.
omo nso so ya toto bomba mo pen na enya hwe ni nyina aka ho
Eta is once. I'm Faris.
Yes kakra be she wan na so ya set omo catfish kakra ye to bomb no worry
No.
catfish no that's me Cecilia some na serious o it's serious papa my make some show to say the way our last call on the kind me call bank na me could you more than $10,000 what you say number na that dollar na so no almost said that amount bulk money almost the beginning of the serial number and the last serial number almost track it the you brother some US near to know $10,000 so she the idea na obi kuta bako 1 million gunifie enye fake US dollars so original one
Baku 1 million.
hey brother me ejuma bebre wa hasen a uwo 1 million cry yam fa soja say soja uwo 1 million a uwo mna nya 1 million e be pam wa kofie
Sir?
masa umu obia me person me describe the weight of 1 million wa hasen I say community ni bi on ma ukuta $100,000 kra wa wo dan na $100,000 bu banka udu banka ye swaw wotu
Wow.
sika obi egu obi dem hwɛ euros nso ɛka ho na deɛ ɛyɛ nso ne sɛ brasa me hwɛ sika wɔ yi o ebi anke yɛde kɔsi dan school nan ɛwɔ nkurase bi a educate nkɔlaa bi sese yɛ take saa opportunity na efi ne nsam hwɛ saa nipa no me ba bɛ describe ade akyerɛw nipa baako na yɛ take opportunity no obenyi a onya edwuma papa bi anya because ne education background yɛ low Ghana nso senior country a talent ɛboa too much nti
Yeah.
saa nipa no ɔbɛwo ma o ne ma no anka wasi dan bi na nkɔm nso mo ba bɛtoa so a anka the generation is developing nti sɛ ɔno nso ne ma ba bɛbrɛ o afei ne ma no ɔmo ba no ɔmo bɛbrɛ a ɔmo bɛba abɛfrɛ mo papa sansani wɔn mmɔ brɛ biara ɛna dɛn ɛnyɛ ɔno na ayɛ o ɛyɛ nneɛma nkete
On papa Koshini.
brasa mi sɛ baabi a mede adeɛ no ɛkɔ no
28.
nti we generational way o aburo na udi obi ebusua nti hwɛ sika we nyina egu dɛm even krampo sɛ bɔɔla no krampo no mu bie site ama youth ni bia yɛ adwuma kra na obi on ma onni adwuma yɛ nti ɔde akɔhyɛ trauma do sɛ den no no bata yi brasa me nti nipa sei no ɔno nso ba bɛwo na ne mma no ɔmo ba bɛgyina he na nyame anya na dum na ne mma na nya baby papa anya ɔmo nso so ba bɛyɛ nipa sansani because minister ba ko take that opportunity na free that generation no think about Sunday we abrafo dream enti no ɔno no ɔnkonko fa ne nsan ɔmo abrafo di sika ni bi brasa me ebi obeto car wato Camry by $2 million wato Camry 20,000 bi dia kan nyina odi aye de se so odi ye Ghana ni odi dia kan nyina be ka kwa de odi bi no no waba bi use 20,000 ni mo maka kwa de se aba ni nyanto
Yes.
opposite way
Yeah, true.
you see
You're right.
ana the sense ye ha no say okon nsawam sisi ankrofo hye wa body sia kekewo enti no moda ho
Yeah.
fiscal
The
way
last story there, share will be 600 Ghana cedis.
oh
Or that
brother me
600 Ghana cedis.
what is the name Inshaba Kojo ene enyo no nkwa na me pese me bo mu din ba me nkai o ma yes adoyen ba hwe di o mo ye obi 100 Ghana cedi oda nso wom
Yes.
ni pese no opia ne life asan sei ba ke mami we di aye yin o ka che se ne house brasa me entina ya na sometimes me say yemfa traditionalist way of doing things ninka ho obey minister yemfa nko antoa the way you see what the Christian council you won't penny phone and see what traditionalist for no you what biggest shrine brasa me okosua wo church no okosua tradition masa
And you could
okosua na bobo ho masa udu kosua na bobo ho eno no udi sikani ya na ohwe ho no nyame fa nche nche bio so what you say another Pinocchio time. So what kind of Pinocchio story need that? Who didn't throw you now really yet into? Brasa me ya.
That's true. That's true.
Where this can in you are so or house girl. Masa yemfa ade yenka no kwantu nchen. Ento house girl could pay $1 million new go on ma. The yembeshene so be this can.
Yeah.
And you say
who says can be that?
Who says can be that brasa me? Na ono otu ono kra no otna ono din de ekoso social media ye nkrofo odi ni nyina masa ebi obetwi 20,000 bi ma peso chem so mun coin di $1 million 300,000 euros one cedis nimpo de say millions yen kan
But city they said in a young can because they can
one cedi amana di 1 billion cedi mpo de aye nim
cities there can we am better with and they must go.
de mama fancy a ebi am koso akwa meto bomb kakra nti de mama fancy no next week
That's it, man. Thank you so much.
Happy Sunday, Munina.
All right, same to you, bro.
All right, bye.
All right, guys. I'm not sure we can do more. I have to go MC a program and I have to start preparing. As a matter of fact, I just didn't want to disappoint. In fact, today Chemo was not even sure I was going to come here. but I told him that I'll still do some 1 hour before I started program. Then the time given for me, I'm sure, has elapsed. So I want to say thank you to all of you for keeping faith in us and coming online. It has been good, though short, but it has been very impressive. And I'm so happy that you guys came. So Chemo, I think I've done what I told you I'll do. I saw Gideon Body, who was doing everything to come on the line, but I don't know what happened. He is the only person I wish he would try, so I'll give him the chance because of the number of times he tried that he failed to come on. Charlie, me, I don't know how it has been happening. No. Oh, Mr. Pia. Yeah, Mr. Pia. We don't know. Sometimes he try and it doesn't come. We need the cost. Mr. Pia.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, boss. Maybe I'm a call.
Oh, Damiadum. No more.
The point, the do point.
Okay, but me starting with Black Sherif. Okay, say Black Sherif. Black Sherif assemble. I was say, by 2 weeks in the day, me come media na entertainment media no. Say Black Sherif dey back on expose mu big time. Kewa man since I say last minute Edeneka anamebwa.
That you want casa.
But I say ɔno na yɛ adwuma na ɔpɛ sɛ ɔsan na boy no sɛ ɔnsan bio manya saa.
Yeah, true.
Hwɛ kwan a media ne de akwara na ɛfa so. But ɔmo favorite agye obi sika di. 20,000 o. Yɛkora ego France akora before abɛnya saa 20,000 no. Bra, afi ne nyinaa akora no.
Eska.
Ɛnyɛ adwuma pɛpɛ bi a woyɛ a ɛnyɛ sika ketewa. But also obi a ɔmo mpɛ sɛ ɔmo mɛka po ɔmo ka so a na ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo yi boy ne film.
Yes.
Oh, the management onim ho hwe na kwala no na Black Sherif no so di anhwe kwan e befa so a you see hypocrite. What me say me na industry ni egu because obi anim so de sika be hye mu asamba industry for no e wo omo favorite nti omo be di omo favorite ni no no aboka. Nti Sherif asem we expose mu. Secondly, and Rameshe UTV, United Showbiz. Mera who
and then they see me then minyanti home.
Interview now, Sarkodie here or American. Our podcast and so Brasa me was subscribers since you know. As some interview Sarkodie here no 34 minutes. Just a portion kakena or can say I didn't know here no on proud of it, you know. We discuss it on UTV. It took them over 2 hours.
Hey.
And so Obi no to me make a point was assembly. Obi where the far now where the far. Just a portion. Until me bisa me ho say nti radio no so no mote no ne omo no mo se so mo nim sin e etifie no e den no mo sua brasa mo be kai a Sarkodie even now say book ni buy no am sa dey cheap no or tweet say ne lawyer bi ewu ana meboa
Yeah.
Way back to crown sana ne nyom ne beba out o but obo discussion ni mu no they are saying say it's like na ma me ne ti ase no na oye nyom no but ma me ne nya kwan oye so de nyom ne ko ma me ne na ese ma me ne wu Sarkodie di ka tweet it is like
Sarkodie cry ka say ma me ne cry te nyom ne cry ko ma nyom ne ba ma bonti.
So but they are saying as no ma me ne wu answer Sarkodie recording no.
Yeah.
But the other say bia na it's like my many chance no yeah but so de nyum ko ma me na for friend na see ma me na ire. We free. Now me see look at that. Motiti ho ya ka say ma mu ntie na ma better because most of them no omo better panel no so a topic ni kwa no omo nya research so no be ka ho asem. Oh nti ade bia wo say media no mo hwe ni ye. No I'm so more educated here. They are born. Say I'm more educated here. Now, obi ka asem na just a portion. And do 5 minutes. Now, to me, more than 2 hours discussing. Now, nipa by force a 5 no more hono. Obi antumi anka asem papa bia o mo na
Solid point, yeah.
a whole platform with over 4 hours discussion. On menu na unhu nyansasem bia afiri mu eba.
They're free to buy.
Na che say sa airtime no ko mo ton de ma nkrofo kra na mo de ye amo de ton mo nuro kra kan fa so.
Ghana, they enjoy the better quantity.
So nti no yeah nti industry no sa bias no mo ye no so mo hwe ni ye am mo industry no nti mo na mo na fofo ni omo hia omo nka no kura no keke because I don't think say the back Sherif here no ade no wanye ni ye mo ma yin ntum say wanye ni ye mo ka ni mo na sta mo fa di obi biom but then mo sana wadi ka ya ba ko industry ni twitwa je no
Yes.
na we so sa ba ka ho nti no ebekọ so akọ say or fans e wo n'echi or industry for ta n'echi ama fan onu pe no Ghana fans o be push no
Yes.
nti onu so akwara n'echi man de but ke who say e yo nkrofo sika o papa no sa 20,000 no oni be bi okwanyi fie
Awesome punch no.
nti wo de waji ewie wo so mesa de wa de dan na cruise no ko yin high cabins no eno no fa wan sika na nkotua no ma start brush no aside nti I was say Ghana for I was say yehwe ni ye cause anya say Ghana industry ndi enko bebia talent ni de wo ho talent na wo ho but talent no ye di sika de epia
True.
nkwala ni bebre wo ho a bra so nko mu nya sa moya Black Sherif nya na nke be ehu the kinds of xylophone who interview small guy be fantini akore be no say your friend is Steve J oba show no so oba introduce no ho na talent na akwala ni kita no since of you show no so ko maintain career be dia bi so mo ti mo me hwe na industry no omunye ni ye na ambo aye nyina ye no say ni enum ni epo keke enum ni epo ti enye
And person Ghana
yes
industry.
ya bomb crofodi wa eyi a na nke yeso ya boy crofodi ni bidin enu pe ni ye pe tie but the akoso no de am say na be ko no sa na ye na be che sa na alatafo no mukọ ye wi ani yesu na ma be fa we o ma be fa hwe edwuma no mo ye na mo ye ni ye but ye yan crofo no o mo nye ni ye na favoritism en so say no nti enyumre am say o ta mo ni nti no me di be si abeg ma me ni de no ma me nka ma me ni de no ma me ni de no say no me nka no na simple France ha your former president Sarkodie
Yeah.
ye two di fi ade so be si na me no ka say de bia o court
Sir.
ye nka so akotam sika gu fi o eye ne campaign a individuals bi sponsor ni campaign keke o ebi mu na mo sponsor ni campaign o nya say bia mo so akotam sika o say individuals no etimi as sponsor the campaign na kwese bia mo interest bi and nti papa no since ofi akunya so no me no ka say de bia kokot
Wow.
and so kaya Ghana nke be ka say bibi di immunity o say ho anwan na nkore na mo
Immunity, yeah.
so nti no ye ni nyame no mo nya adwuma
That's it up, yeah.
okay
Thank you so much.
yeah
Guys, on this note, I think we've
bye
done
bye
enough. 74 minutes for today has been great. I couldn't even think I could do 74 minutes, but as fate would have it, I've been able to do 74 minutes. I'm so grateful, guys. Next week, next week too, we have some. Okay, next week will be fine. Yeah, next week will be fine. Next week will be fine. We have some shows. We have a show on Friday in Koforidua and Saturday in Akropong, but Akropong is just here, so we will come early and we still do it from location. Guys, thank you so much. Jamo, see you soon.